Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I am here to give you my match reaction after Liverpool beat Sheffield United away from home by 1-0. Bit of a mad game at the end there. I'm glad that we could hold on and get all 3 points from that. I think, both teams started the game quite brightly, Liverpool especially, with us having a couple of chances within the first few minutes. Casey obviously having that shot on goal within inside 2 minutes. Rylee, plenty of space down the left, trying to cause issues for the Sheffield United defence. So it wasn't quite the start to the game I was expecting. I knew this would be like a really good match, as it always is against Sheffield, but I wasn't quite expecting such a fast-paced start from both sides. Plenty of space for both of them. It was quite open at times. Obviously, Thestrup started on the right for us today, with Lynette going through the middle, Wally on the left. I think all three of them worked really well together up front. Thestrup's quite quick, so she's really good to have on the wing, and Lynette's proper striker, so she's always after the goal. So yeah, I really enjoyed the partnership of them three up front today. He started in midfield, which I thought was a bit mad. Obviously, Holland didn't start today's game, so that obviously meant like a gap in midfield. Obviously, with a couple of injuries that we've got at the minute, and I was probably expecting it to be Michaela Moore who dropped into midfield rather than Nifahi. But yeah, she started sort of in the CDM role today, and I think she did really, really well. I think obviously she played there for us before. She played there before in her career. So it's not a new position to her, and she's put it anywhere and she'll do a good job. So yeah, she did great today. Obviously, Sheffield United, probably we all expected more from them this season. Obviously, we beat them in the reverse fixture at home, which was a really, really good win for Liverpool. But they're a solid team. We've got a lot of really good players, so you're always expecting a really tough match from them. But yeah, obviously Thestrup gives us the lead on the 30th minute. Nice play from Lynette and Lawley down the left hand side to sort of create that goal. I thought maybe Lynette carried the ball a bit too far. And I think that's maybe what the controversy was surrounding our goal. I'm not sure whether the ball went off the play or not. Yeah, there was a bit of drama. At first, I thought it was going to be disallowed. At first, I was kind of thinking, is it an offside as she run the ball off the play? But I mean, I haven't seen a replay of it because, unfortunately, it was only a one-cam game from LFC TV today, which was a little bit annoying. But you work with what you've got. So hopefully, we get to see some replays and see what the actual controversy was. But yeah, after the quick discussion from the ref and the linesman, the goal was given. So yeah, really happy about that. Thestrup will be buzzing. Obviously, she hasn't scored a lot this season. We probably expected a more to, obviously, when she's first signed. But it's just been one of those seasons for Liverpool. But yeah, she got a goal today, a fourth of the season, so she'll be really happy with that. Obviously, Sheffield United got the pen as well. Definite pen from Robe there. She just misjudged the bounce of the ball. Katie Wilkinson steps up, but a shot goes wide of the post. Rylee Foster does dive that way, so I'm almost confident that she might have got to it, or maybe just at least got a touch on it. If the pen was on target, but yeah, a big let off for Liverpool there, and obviously then Thestrup goes on to score, so that would have been a huge blow for Sheffield United. But one thing I was impressed with Liverpool in their first half, especially with Sheffield United getting that pen. Normally when chances like that go against us, whether it's a goal or whether the team's just playing really well, our heads seem to drop sometimes, and we're sort of pushing to get to half time to try and just go in and collect all our thoughts again. But we kind of didn't let it phase us, and then obviously we go on to score, and that would have given us a huge boost of confidence going in 1-0 at the break. But yeah, I thought the second half started a little bit slower than what I was probably expecting. I thought both teams had come out all guns blazing again like they did in the first half. Chris Kirkland was on comms today, which he's always really good on commentary. I enjoy listening to him, and he made the good point that we maybe might have been trying to slow the game down initially and sort of frustrate Sheffield United, which I can kind of see why we do that. But then also I just think with the sort of momentum that we finished the first half with, I'd rather us come out in the second half and go full throttle and try and get a second or a third maybe and just sort of kill the game off, and then have the time towards the end of the second half to sort of slow the game down and be able to make a few substitutions and sort of frustrate Sheffield then. But yeah, we did well. Obviously then a chance for Liverpool to get the second. Rodgers wins the penalty. Bit of who's going to take it. Obviously you probably expect someone like Mel Lawley too, but Kirsty Lynette gets the ball, and it just wasn't the day for pens, really, was it? Obviously we'll talk about Sheffield's second one in the minute, but yeah, Lynette steps up to take it, and it was saved by Frank Kitchen, who I thought had a really, really good game for Sheffield today. Obviously former Liverpool player, she had a great couple of seasons with us. A really young goalkeeper when she signed for us, and she's obviously worked really, really hard to get to where she is now. And so I'm happy to see that she's doing well. But she had a great game against us today. Sheffield were really trying to pile the pressure onto us. The last 10 minutes, the sort of second half didn't really, there wasn't really anything much to shout about from either teams. Obviously Sheffield are trying the best to get that equaliser, and the last 10 minutes they were really testing us defensively and trying to push us really hard, and we did extremely well to hold them off. Obviously a really mad end to the match there. It's never nice when you give a penalty away at all, never mind on the 89th minute. And it was one of them. I was counting down the minutes because I was thinking this is just a really good win for us. I'm just happy for us to have this 3 points. Then penalties given away. I still don't know what happened in those few moments. Obviously Taylor Hines gets herself sent off, a second yellow card. Again, I haven't seen the replays of it, so I'll benefit from when I see them. But obviously on her birthday as well, which isn't the best birthday present to have, but I'm sure she'll be happy with the 3 points. But yeah, penalty to Sheffield United, and I'm just thinking, this is just typical Liverpool luck, giving ourselves, giving a penalty away again. And then up steps Rylee Foster, who's had a boss game, and she's like, nah, saves the pen, then gets the rebound, just so quick off the line and so brave to dive into that second challenge to save the ball again. Obviously gets herself hit in the collision, so fingers crossed there's nothing serious there. She was sitting up and stuff like that, but she was stretchered off, but maybe that's just precautionary. I think maybe they're thinking concussion, so that stretcher probably was precautionary, but we don't know. Hopefully Liverpool will give us an update soon and just let us know what's going on. Obviously only one game left in the season, so we've got Rachel Laws there who can come in for the final home game. Obviously Rylee will be good to that if she has to miss that, but fingers crossed that she doesn't, and it's a quick recovery for her. But yeah, she was just amazing today, just really good. Obviously she's took that number one spot in the last couple of games, and she's really impressed, and obviously got a clean sheet today, which she'll be really, really pleased with. I obviously mentioned Thestrup earlier on. I was impressed with her today. She got herself into some good positions down the right. I think her crossing could have been better. She got herself in some really great positions, and then just let herself down with the final ball. Whether that was just, most of them went straight to the keeper, and then a couple of them she just couldn't quite pick out a Liverpool player. But that'll give her a lot of confidence to sort of end the season on. Same for Amy Rodgers. I thought she had a good game. She kind of benefited from Niamh Fahey being in that CDM role today, as it sort of gave Rodgers a little bit more freedom going forward. Her and Bo Cairns in midfield, worked well together, so I enjoyed that. But yeah, like I said, then one game left of the season against London City at Prenton next Sunday. It'll be kind of sad for the season to be over, but I think we'll all be, kind of happy to see the back of it as well, and maybe just start again in the summer and just wish for next season. Hopefully it's a good one. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on today's win against Sheffield United. me and Amy will probably do a more in-depth chat on this week's podcast, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all next time with a new video. Bye.